Darko Trifunovic is the director of the Institute for National and International Security. He joins me now from the Serbian capital, Belgrade, to discuss this further. Darko, thanks for being with us. Firstly, can you give us a bit of background to this trial? What is the role of the international envoy? What are those decisions that he issued, and why did Dodik defy them?
Thank you so much, and of course, thank you for having me in your program. There is an escalation of the conflict within the Bosnia, and I think political Sarajevo and political Banja Luka as well, they cannot find out any kind of the common language. And now we have this kind, I might say, political trial. Why political trial? Because it's a very questionable decision of the High Representative of Bosnia, the persons who did not pass Security Council and that he was not elected properly. And I think this is exactly the base that Mr. Milorad Dodik defense will count on, that any decision of the High Representatives that it was not elected fully, namely Russia was against his election. So I don't understand then legality of the persons, and then how any decision of illegal, and the quote mark we need to see and actually prove this on a court, how these decisions of illegally person on these positions, any of his decision, how can be the subject of any kind of the trial. But the fact remains that Mr. Dodik have very, let's say, his rhetoric is very, let's say, fireable rhetorics, and that all his statements, and particularly also behaving of political Sarajevo, come together. I have, let's say, impression that both sides, they don't want de-escalation of the conflicts, and they don't want to find the common language. On the contrary, I have a feeling that both sides, they want to, let's say, escalation of the conflict, and obviously that for both sides, war, at least this political war, is not ended. And I think peace is very needed, and we need de-escalation. We need institutions to be proper and work their job properly. But now we are seeing misusing of institutions from both sides. Mr. Dodik, I think he misused his position as a president of Republika Srpska, as well as the court of Bosnia was misused for this kind of the purpose. This is only my opinion.
What do the public think of all of this?
The public from both sides are afraid, because people in Bosnia are afraid of any kind of the nationalistic rhetorics, or any kind of the endless political games. I think both politicians in Bosnia, they don't find a way how to offer people a better life. On the contrary, they are always using rhetorics, they are misusing institutions there. All people that are residing in Bosnia are afraid of the new confrontation, because political leaders in Bosnia are in hands either or Russia, either or some other parties, sometimes even Turkey, etc. And these people, they don't have their own brain, they don't have their own vision, they don't have their own initiative how to improve the life, and their daily life depend on the, let's say, politicians that they have no answer how to live better.
Darko Trifunovic, Director of the Institute for National and International Security, joining us from Belgrade. Thank you for your time.